I'm Liz. I'm from Massachusetts. I'm 29 years old and I'm going to start my AT through hike on April 3rd, 2018. Here in New England, we like to define ourselves by our occupation, so I'm a hairstylist. I have my own little studio where I specialize in dreadlock services, which is super random, I know. Outside of work, I do my best to live an adventurous lifestyle, so in addition to hiking, I also like snowboarding, skydiving, circus arts, hand balancing, yoga, traveling, pretty much anything extreme or exciting. Why are you hiking the AT? The big question. I don't really have a solid why, but I can tell you what's kind of led me to this point in my life, and that's been my sobriety and my recovery. I quit drinking in March of 2014, and ever since then I've just been kind of on a mission to live my life and challenge myself and see the world and do new things. So hiking was one of those things that I kind of picked up along the way, and I am kind of an extreme person. I can't do anything mediocre, so I couldn't just go on a hike. I had to hike the AT. So here we are. So going along with that theme, I decided to turn my hike into a fundraising opportunity. So I started raising money for people in my own community who are struggling with substance abuse and addiction. 100% of the donations are going to go to the Link House organization. So they provide residential programs and tools for long-term recovery. So far I've raised about $2,500, which is already past my initial goal, so I'm super psyched about that, and I'm just gonna keep on going and see how far we can get. So if any of you would like to donate, I will include the link on here. If you're curious about actual preparations that have been happening, they are coming along. I leave in less than 3 months. I did as much hiking as I could last season, so I did 17 of the 48 4,000 footers in New Hampshire, plus some other smaller ones, so I feel pretty good about that. I'm not really hiking right now, it's just cold and snow and winter, so I'm just doing some knee strengthening exercises at home since that's kind of my biggest concern. I've got my gear dialed in pretty good, I think. My base weight is about 18 pounds. I'm still probably going to be tweaking some of that stuff, so once I have everything more finalized, I'll do a detailed gear post about what I'm bringing. Food and resupplying. My plan is to go stoveless. I know some of you will think I'm crazy, but I like the simplicity of it, I think. I mean, I don't know, I haven't done it, but I've done a lot of research, and I will be doing a post that's more detailed about my cold food ideas before I go. Resupplies, I'm gonna try to keep to a minimum. I think I've read that it's more of a pain than anything else, so I'll send myself a few boxes along the way, but I'll do most of that stuff in town. When it comes to actual logistics, as far as like how many miles I'm gonna hike each day and where I'm gonna sleep each night, this is where I'm really slacking, to be honest. It's kind of just overwhelming. So like I bought my plane ticket and I think I figured out how I'm getting to the trailhead from the airport, and that's about it. So we're kind of just winging it and we're gonna plan as we go, and I think it's gonna be fine. More of my concern right now has been like everything at home, so just wrapping up loose ends at work and everything, because to be gone for 6 months is a long time. So I have a girl that's taking over my shop for me, and it's just kind of a little bit stressful getting all that stuff ready. So right now, yeah, I'm more concerned about that than the actual hike itself, but still got a ways to go, so that may change. So that is pretty much where I'm at this point. I am so excited. I've never done anything like this before. I can't freaking wait. Like I said, I'll do a couple more posts about gear and food and whatever before I go, but otherwise I will see you on the trail.